The SMD, Saucuey, Leatherface and Joe with a question mark cause he be oversleep'n podcast.
This
Magunga.
and his uncle.
What's the name, Magunga? Darren.
Oh,
Magunga. Is that how you say it? Emanuga. I was close.
Emanuga. Come on, Emanuga.
Yo, Jumbo, who got it?
I got it.
Oh, damn. My fault.
Hey, nah, but what's a goal that you guys trying to reach?
A goal that we're trying to reach.
6 months.
6. Wow.
Ooh,
Or in a year.
6
Start
months.
with the youngest. I'm the oldest, so most of my
6
goals
months.
have already been met.
Go ahead, SM.
That's
In
it.
6 months, I think I'm trying to get another car, 2 cars in 6 months.
Oh, so you want to go into debt? More liabilities?
No.
I think he was talking about assets.
No,
but
he's talking about
I'm just
goals.
guessing.
That's my goal. I want to get at least one car.
Let me guess. You African, so you getting accurate. I'm just checking. Like,
Africa. All right, we'll see. Nah.
Yo, go ahead.
Like,
Yo, don't fucking cancel us, yo.
All right, so
Don't cancel us.
I can't cancel early. I can cancel early.
One of my goals I'm trying to obtain in the next 6 to 12 months is I'm trying to build another revenue stream. My son want to open up a business, so I'm going to try to legitimize that. Incorporate his LLC. He want to do the Amazon thing, and he wants to look. Caden's toy box be out for it.
So I do know that your daughter was sewing hats. I think that was you, but you pass it off as your daughter. That's cool. I bought one. I support small businesses.
That is
I
my
support
daughter too,
black businesses. My goals. I'm over 50, so my goals have been met.
Look like it.
Relax. Aye, Captain. The hairline start back here. You'll never find a hairline like mine.
All right.
Anyway.
Hey, Floyd Leprechaun, go ahead. Relax.
So listen, my whole focus is pointed towards retirement. I know that shit sound crazy, but that's where I'm focused. I'm trying to diversify my portfolio right now. Since interest rates are high, that means a lot of my shit is exploding. And it's a sad story to think that people with money in times like this just make more money. It's crazy. If you would have told me this when I didn't have anything, I would not have believed you, and I didn't know how it happened. But I lived through a recession. I lived through fucking 9/11. I lived through a bunch of shit that showed me if you ain't already got it, every time that we elevate it, if you're not there, you kind of getting pushed further down. And I never thought I would be one who would want like everybody to have it, but my mindset now is I want everybody to get it. So I'm knowledge sharing, not really wealth sharing, but I'll show you how to fish. I'm not gonna feed you. So that's huge. So my goal right now is pointed towards retirement. I just looked at my 401k and my IRAs yesterday, and we're doing well. I'm kind of upset that we didn't get a rate hike. I'm just saying.
So what he's saying, it take money to make money.
Right.
And also, what else he's saying, Pod, is basically what his main focus is, making sure his beard not gray no more, so he's using just for men.
I love gray. Hey,
Yo, so go ahead.
ladies,
What's your goal?
I don't really have a goal, man. I just like to be
Raw
comfortable
dog.
and be able to do whatever
raw dog.
I want to do.
Wow. That's a good mindset. That's a good mindset. So my thing is like, yo, take control of your stuff now. Stop letting people push you around. And I promise it might be difficult in the beginning, but once you start doing it and you start mastering it, your whole life will change.
It's true.
You should be more selfish. Be more selfish. People look at me all the time and be like, oh, you selfish, you arrogant, blah, blah, blah. I already know I'm selfish.
I think it's just because you're from Philly.
I'm not from Philly, though.
He's really a crip. Yo, second quarter. Who got the next topic?
I got it.
Let's go, D.
College education, man. That's my topic, man. Y'all think it's worth it? I mean, in this day and age, I feel like you can build so many more skills and not put yourself in $70,000. Let's say you don't get a scholarship. Put yourself in about 70 grand worth of debt just to do a job. You only get paid 70,000. And student loans, people were paying back student loans for like 8, 10, 15 years. Like,
So I'm gonna go real fast because I know these two.
Because you walked on that temple, right? So you went to college.
They're gonna have two objections. So I'm gonna say this, right?
I don't object to anything.
A college degree is necessary. It depends. What I think is necessary is education. So you always want to expand and educate yourself. Some people do fall back in college, but college teach you how to be more or less a worker bee. You feel me? My whole family were entrepreneurs, so I always got that spirit and that drive for that. But I always knew my goal, what I want to do. I wanted to work for a company, grow and have that stability and still do stuff on the side.
Right.
However, what I would say is what school it is to teach you how to be a worker bee, like I said, but in school, when you get into it, if you have decent grades, you can get scholarships. You can get money back. Also, I worked, I grinded, and I was able to pay off my stuff. You know, you got different kinds of loans and things like that. You want to pay off the loans that bear interest and the ones that do not. And you get further and further ahead. People always think, and this kind of go with the wealth mindset, that debt is so bad. We're so taught that debt is bad. Debt is real good if you have good debt. Like my colleague said he wanted to get cars. Hopefully, he talked about getting cars to put on something to make assets.
No,
to
he
make
want to
money,
get them shits
to make producing stuff and not having
He
summertime.
want the TL.
Nah, but
so
what
he can have
what I want is
and whatnot.
the TLX.
The
So-
TLX, the truck, the MDX.
So I believe education is very important and it is vital, because one thing also a degree teaches you is it teaches you soft skills that you won't need to grow and develop and learn and things like that. And it also gets you in the door and gets an interview. But it's not necessary for me. So I guess if I would have to pick a stance, my stance is for having a degree. That's what I would think. So I'm gonna shoot it to Joe and see what he said.
I mean, what's the percentage on people who actually use their degrees to get jobs?
So my take
Is
is,
it low or high?
it depends on what you want to do.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of money out there
basically,
with
But
no
at the
degree.
same time, it's like, why? Well, I see a lot of people stands like, why put myself in that position to just be in debt if I'm just gonna be making like, and the inflation. Inflation's crazy right now. Let's see, you're gonna be making like what at most 70 coming out or entry level. And why put yourself 6 months? Once you start, they're gonna be like, oh, student loans at the door.
I put it to you like this, right? I put it directly in 5 years, right? I just try to make it simple. 5 years, just bear with the numbers. So somebody without a degree, whatever, can work at Amazon. Let's say they make $20K for 5 years, right? That's $100,000 just in 5 years, right? You get your degree, invest in yourself. You can really get a degree in 3 years. That's the key. 3 years. See, they sell a facade of doing college in 4 years. You can get your degree in 3 years. However, you do your degree in 4 years, then you come out, you can make 50 the first year. So you down to this dude 50 to 100, right? And then let's go another 5 years. Every year you making 50. Do 50 times 5, that's 25. You can put you over that person that's still stuck on 100. So then you elevate, and then you see what God said. If you have wealth and you acquire it, you can leverage off your salary, get loans and get things like that, and leverage stuff and use assets to build more wealth while somebody's still stuck in the mud. But also, this is a very important concept. Money is not worth more than relationships. Me going to my different kind of schools and getting involved with certain networks, I'm able to talk and reach in different lives of people. So that's just my opinion, though. That's just my opinion. Go ahead,
My opinion would be, if it's for you, it's for you.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not.
Yeah.
And there are avenues that don't even take you down to college, don't even take you past college. So for instance, my son didn't go to college, he wanted to be a mechanic. 19, 20, whatever you want to do. You don't want to go to school? It's good for us.
They make a lot of money.
That's good for us.
I work at a dealership.
Mechanics
So,
do make a lot of money.
19, 20 years old,
Dealership mechanics make a lot of money.
no college degree, making 70
Tax
grand.
heavy.
Right.
Like, yo, the only place we made 70 grand was in the streets. So my son is different. I tell him, like, listen, this is good money because it's most adults with families who don't make this type of money. So college is not the be all to end all. It's a road for some folks. It's a requirement for others. If you want to be an RN, you got to go to college. You want to be a reputable accountant, you got to go to college. You want to be like me, you just got to be saucy, baby.
Go ahead.
Hey, what's your topic,
It's on
man?
you. What's your
Oh,
topic?
so my shit was being selfish. I talked about it. Like, yo, I got to be honest with you. Being selfish might be the best thing that you do for yourself. So people look at me and they have conversation with me, and I got associates and people who I talk to, and they're like, yo, I hate you, but I love you. And I know exactly why. It's because I'm selfish. I don't get pushed around. My time is most important. That's what I'm most selfish with, my time. Everything else I kind of give away freely as I get older. Because when I was younger, I used to think I had to keep everything to myself and not share, right? That was a mistake. Had I become more friendly earlier in life, I'd probably be a lot more successful than I am now. But the key to any success is being selfish with your time, with your energy, and with everything else.
All right, let's go
What do
real
you say,
fast.
Philly?
Joe, D, and then I'll wrap it up.
Oh, you gonna wrap it up?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Being selfish?
Hey, he got 5 kids. He ain't did no wrapping up his whole life.
I'm always the type of person to put everybody before me, but you know, as I get older, I'm starting to put myself first.
Right.
Hey, hold on, you made a face. What that mean?
Go ahead, D. On you.
I mean, honestly, yeah, I wouldn't say I'm selfish, but like, you know, I like to listen to people, see their mindset on things.
Right.
What you mean? Like, I like to, you know what I'm saying, understand people. If somebody got free game, I'm gonna listen. No, God, this nigga definitely selfish. If someone got free game, I'm definitely gonna listen to it. Like, I'm not, or if I got free, if I know something, I'm gonna just say it out.
All right, so I'm gonna say this: perception is not reality.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
One of my biggest issues is I'm not selfish. I need to be more selfish with my time. And yeah, he mentioned I had kids. Yeah, they all blessings. It is what it is. I wear it real strong on my back. That niggas mentioned so much, and I carry it with me.
Oh yeah, I see him right here.
So I'm gonna tell you like this:
Saucuey.
it's nothing for me. To me, it's nothing to show love and to give love. You feel me? If it's genuine and if it's real. And
Yes.
Like I said before.
Yes.
I am very selfless because I always want the betterment of others. That's one of my biggest things I preach. I love that we can come together like black men and do something successful and try to implement and try to give some game.
Oh wow, he bites.
Basically the same thing Joe said.
Technical foul.
You can't be crazy.
All right. So
Flagrant one.
So here's my quick question, and I need all y'all to.
You got a minute
fast.
left.
We got quick, real
Like
quick.
last night.
Tell me one of your biggest. Tell me one of your biggest accomplishments in life. It can be whatever it is. One of your biggest accomplishments so far. On you, Joe.
Biggest accomplishment to date?
Yes, to date.
Probably my son, man. I got a 1.5-year-old.
That's what's up.
Right.
Probably my son.
Graduating
It's
school.
love.
Oh, graduating. My biggest accomplishment was being alive. I was wilding when I was young.
He snitched on his whole block.
I snitched on the whole block.
Packing the mail.
Then they got out. They made me boss again. I snitched again. What you want me to do? My biggest accomplishment, no real shit, is getting married because my wife actually grounded me. So I was wilding before I got married. She grounded me. She allowed me to be who I was. She told me stop eating sausage.
Need that sometimes.
I was like, cool. Stop eating pork. Cool.
No swine, my brother.
No swine in this mind.
All right, Charles, this is on me.
Cool, you got 30 seconds.
See, the thing is,
You remember
right?
what happened last time?
The thing
That shit
is,
just
right?
cut off.
The thing is, right? He said he was wilding. I claim
Yes.
mine. He didn't claim it.
Yes.
He got at least 10, 15 leprechaun Floyd looking
That's not
motherfuckers.
true.
So listen, I'm gonna say my biggest accomplishment. Me and Joe got a lot of similarities because
Sure.
you know he under my deodorant. He been with my family, whatever it is,
Wow.
what it is, right?
He under your
one of my,
deodorant
one
is
of my
crazy.
biggest, yeah.
So see,
Keep it.
anonymous hand-
One of my biggest accomplishments in
Yes.
life is I would say when God blessed me to be a dad for the first time.
Okay.
I was focused. I was determined. When I got told that it was an incident, I remember I was on my bike crazy. I got in a car. I got in an accident. Some
That
lady
10
hit
speed?
me, and then she called me and said we got to talk. And that was it.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
So we'll catch you on the next
the
one.
last time you crashed that 10.